Episode of the Nerd Archive Podcast.
Yeah, I love.
Yeah, but who the hell cares about wildlife anyway?
Right.
We're overpopulated.
Gotta love that timing.
I didn't change it this time. I just set it up for it to change automatically.
Hey, there we go.
Learning something new every day, huh?
Yeah, I realized that I had it on loop.
I was going to ask you that a while back.
And I'm like, oh, I'll take that off. But I got it this time. I got it.
Yay.
It only took like 50 episodes, but it's okay.
It's fine. It's fine. We can just move on from it. Not bring attention to it.
Yeah, it's like it only took a little bit. I got a random thing. I asked Otterbox for a freaking replacement for my case. And my case is blue, like my phone. They didn't have the color. They said, hey, we only have this available. And I said, okay, send it. Guess what color I got my case?
Pink.
No.
I was
Purple.
literally going to say the same thing.
Is this beauty? Over here.
It's either like a marble.
It's purple and
Purple.
and blue.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
galaxy.
beautiful. Look at this. It is a masterpiece. I love it.
That's so beautiful.
There you
It's
go.
perfect. Perfect for me.
Justin, say something.
Something.
Oh, can you guys hear him? Because I can't.
You can't?
Something.
And on the preview, I can't see him.
He's there.
I can see it online and here.
I see everything.
Yeah, I see it on YouTube.
I think it's him.
Yeah, like he just
It could be.
He's the problem.
It is
Oh yeah. Yeah, he
magic.
literally disappeared from the
Everything.
offstage feed.
Gotta love it.
Technical.
Hey.
There we go. Can you
It
hear
pissed
me?
me off. Yeah, I can hear
Good.
you now. It
Welcome back.
pissed me off so much that I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to say anything to them. I'm just going to refresh.
There you go. It makes sense
So
because
your
then all of a
computer
sudden you just
exploded.
dropped off the feed completely right in the middle of your sentence.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like computer just gave up. It's like fuck
Yeah.
this and
Fuck this.
peace
Fuck
out.
this.
Oh man. Well, aside from that technical difficulties, welcome everybody to the Nerd Archive Podcast. We got an incredible show for you this week. We're talking about the Deadpool trailer and another trailer on top of that and another trailer on top of that.
Lots of trailers. It's
Yeah.
Marvel
Many
week.
trailers, and we've got some lists and stuff. It's just it's a mishmash of nerdy shit, a
Started
train
with-
wreck, if you will.
It started with nothing and now,
Pretty
We're
much.
here.
We literally just pulled this. We pulled this episode out of
Right
our
out of
ass.
our asses. Yep. All right. So, did you watch you all watched the last trailer? That was beautiful. The ketchup and mustard one.
Perfect.
That's not the only one.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, no, that subliminal messaging trailer was actually pretty funny.
It was fantastic.
Yes, it was.
But the last trailer that we got from Deadpool and Wolverine, it showed us so much, but nothing at the same time.
Right. It's like different angles
Yeah.
for the same things, which I like because they're not disclosing a lot. It's like, hey,
Although-
here's another view.
Right.
There you go.
we did get to see more than what Deadpool though.
Mm-hmm.
Lady Deadpool.
And-
Cowboy Deadpool,
Yep.
Pool Dog, Dead Dog, Dog Pool,
Dog pool.
all of the above.
Pool
Yep.
dog.
I hope we get to see Head Deadpool. That one's going to be interesting.
Hmm.
Well, then in the comic books, he carries he carries a head of himself on his side.
Mhm.
So I'm so excited. This movie,
Hey, next week.
I know,
There you
Oh,
go.
a week from
God.
today,
Fucking hell yes.
because when
What is
this episode airs, it's going to be for us. We've already it comes out on Thursday, the premiere, but it actually comes out on Friday, on the 26th,
Yeah. What times are you guys watching it?
6 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
Damn it.
Hmm.
Mine is at 9.
Yeah,
40.
no, it's 7 o'clock.
Why so late, man?
Well, you see, I gotta work and I got kids, so I gotta pick a later date. You
Yeah.
know, and it's
Are you going by yourself?
No, I got 2 friends that are going with me. So
Okay.
yeah, this time I'm not alone.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I like going alone to the movies. So
Yeah, it's like when I went to see Endgame. I went to see the first time with Sarah, and then the second time I went with some coworkers, and I fell asleep.
that's beautiful.
Yeah, and I must have fallen asleep for like a good 45 minutes.
Oh shit.
The good thing is it's a 3-hour movie, so
You didn't miss a lot, I guess.
yeah, I did
Depending
wake
on
up
time.
before the last fight, so
At least there's that.
yeah. So, Lola, what do you think of this trailer?
I'm excited. I'm excited to go see the movie. And then the other thing is, you guys were talking about how Taylor Swift was rumored to be in
Mhm.
this, and then they show Lady Deadpool, and she's
blonde hair.
blonde. Yeah.
Yeah, but the rumor
Well,
is that
she's blonde in the comics, so it doesn't really.
Well, she's also blonde in real life. Well, not Deadpool, Lady Deadpool, Taylor Swift. Do you think it's Blake Lively? That'd be
the rumor
cool.
is Blake Lively.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Believe Laughly.
Like very lovely. Um, but the rumor is that she's still going to be in the movie.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift.
Why?
Why? Because they got to get the Swifties into watching this movie. It's
Fuck
a
that.
marketing strategy. Yeah, but remember, if they succeed with a lot of sales, we get more movies.
Mm,
I understand how you feel, but we don't have to deal with the Swifties in the movie or in the theater.
Also, them being
Maybe.
friend, they're like, he's like, do you know what would be funny if you are in this movie? What would that look like? And she's like, okay,
like
funny.
what make you know what, and you know that it's not about the money, even though you're
just for friends.
even though that you are at all-time high in your career right now. But no. Do we need it? No.
I
Might
think
be funny.
I think for Marvel Studios, it's definitely about the money that they can make, because at this stage with everything, they're kind of desperate for a hit.
Right. And
So
I think just the fans, by what the movie's about, I know for a fact there's going to be a bunch of fans that, if it's a good movie, hopefully, but if it's a good movie, there's going to be multiple people going multiple times.
I mean, regardless, you got the Deadpool fans, Ryan Reynolds fans, and then Logan and Hugh Jackman's. The fans are gonna go regardless, like it or not. They might see it twice.
Right.
I'm not, but some people will.
Depending on how rated R is in the sexual content, because if there's some sexual content, and I doubt that Disney will. I feel like that's where they will draw the line.
Yeah, cutting heads is fine.
Yeah. Well, you want Deadpool in a movie, you have to.
Right. Yeah. That just,
like
they gotta do it.
you want Deadpool to save your franchise. You gotta just let him do whatever.
Oh yeah, no, you definitely have to let him off the leash at that point.
Yeah.
But like there's only so far that you can take that, because like you said, there's a line that has to be drawn, because once you cross that line, you go from rated R to NC-17, and then you're not making the kind of money you want to make.
Right.
That's guaranteed.
Right.
It was the same it was the same deal with I think it was Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Kevin Smith had talked about that. It's like all the stuff that they had to cut out of the movie in order to keep that R rating.
Mm-hmm.
And
the same thing would happen with American Pie. And we got a lot of things on American Pie, but they still had to cut a lot.
Yep.
Because they were on that fine line.
Uh-huh.
And but we finally got a word in the list of things that they were not able to say. And it's the devil's dandruff. Blind Al.
Uh-huh.
She's hilarious.
Yep.
We have company.
Looking out, man.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited for this movie. And I know Lola is very excited for the next trailer we're going to be talking about, because the first thing she said was, "This looks really good." So Lola, what is that trailer we're talking about? It came out last week, but we didn't talk about it.
Well, it could be one or two things. It could be either the Agatha show or it could be the Captain America one. They're both equally exciting at this point.
Well,
They're promising.
Right. I was talking about the Agatha one.
Yeah. I'm just really happy with the music choice. I love Florence and the Machine. But also, it looks like it's going to get freaky. In a witchy kind of way.
I think that they're going to go with the route that they try to do with the Doctor Strange movie, with more of a scary vibe.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Which is, yeah.
It's going to get freaky. It's going to get scary. It's going to get more thriller vibes than anything.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's going to be, and it seems like Agatha is very much like, what's it called? Like, I can't think of the word, but basically she likes to cause chaos, but like you never know what the chaos actually is.
Unhinged?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good word. But I'm excited for it.
Yeah, she's very unhinged on this one. And she was crazy in the show, the previous show first, but
Aubrey Plaza is going to be in it, so
represent.
Yep.
Just half Puerto Rican. So represent.
It's so fitting because she's such she likes the darkness. Yeah, awkward and always talking dark, and yeah. But it looks like they go after her at one point. We'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, she might be playing the villain, even though Agatha's the villain.
Pretty much.
But she might be the one turning on them. She might be a good, like the hero of the show, but the villain to them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited. And actually, it looked really good.
Yeah, so
like the CGI looked better than a lot of things that we've been getting lately.
So far, we'll see.
Yeah. And usually the trailers, they do less. So hopefully.
We shall see.
Yeah. Let's talk about Captain America. We're going to get Red Hulk. And it looks like we're going to get right. And we're going to get Red Hulk at like, we're going to see it a lot. Because I don't think that they would have shown him in the trailer if he wasn't going to be like a main focus of the movie. It's not like we're going to run into it and then it's going to be 10 minutes and then there's another main villain.
And I don't know how this Captain America is a match for him, though. I
Right.
guess we'll have to see. Somebody might be helping.
Mm-hmm.
I you know what? I didn't think about that. Because I think of Captain America, I think of Steve Rogers, the super soldier.
Right. So I don't know.
Someone
I
that
don't
can
know.
hold Thanos' punch.
Right?
For Captain America, I'm still kind of like, who dies? Because remember when they were filming, those pictures came out of Anthony Mackie and Betty Ross, like at the cemetery.
Well, there's a part in the trailer that they're at a funeral.
Yeah.
And it has to be someone that was part of the government or a military person because they had it had the American flag on top of the casket.
So maybe the Mr. President dies and then that's when he becomes Red Hulk. They think he's dead and I don't know.
That's a good, like something happens, they think he dies, but then he comes back as Red Hulk. That is shit. Good shit.
I don't know where my mind is, but it's somewhere there.
Yeah.
There's also the possibility that this could be the funeral for Steve Rogers.
I was thinking about that originally.
Don't say that.
I mean, he's an old man now.
You got to be controversial, man.
Yeah, but do you think that they're gonna kill him and then bring him back to Secret Wars?
Secret World, yeah.
Well, I mean, you do have access to the multiverse, so I mean, that's definitely doable. And and from what I'm hearing, he is coming back for some other project that the MCU is doing. I forget what the fuck it is.
You also have time travel.
That
who's to say that like somebody goes back in time and he's like, "Hey, Steve, remember when you were in the OG timeline and you fucked that up by going back in the past and staying in the past? Well, we need you, buddy, off the bench."
That's a good point.
Enough lovey-doveyness. You got what you wanted. Get back in there.
Yeah.
I really, really want to see a show of him returning the stones.
I do too, yeah.
And what if he
stones? That's why he's gonna be.
Like we talked about this in a previous episode. He has to return them all, but he can't return the Soul Stone. So does he become the new protector of the Soul Stone? Because he can't return it. He has to keep it.
How can he not return it?
Because you have the whole premise of the Soul Stone is you have to give a soul to get it, but he can't take a soul back and bring back the Soul Stone.
Still, it doesn't stop you from returning it.
Yeah, but I don't think that Red Skull is going to be like, oh, he had to meet Red Skull again. It just clicked.
But also the same premise should apply. Like a soul for a soul. Here's the Soul Stone back. Give me my soul back. Because otherwise, what's the point? And okay, hold on. And then what if somebody else needs the Soul Stone and they give the soul or somebody's soul, and then is the Soul Stone just going to disappear from whatever timeline it is, or from like Steve Rogers' hands? How does that work? Because it's not. There's not going to be.
We need a fucking show.
Yeah, in existence
Most definitely.
at the same time.
I'm thinking that the soul for a soul may only apply to the initial acquisition of the soul stone itself. So like what does the guardian of the soul stone do once he gets it back? Does he put it back into its place and maybe you have to
eats it
back into the ether, so whenever they need it, it's like, oh, anyways, I bought this thing, you need to give me a soul.
Or he gets there and he's like, so I came to return this for a soul, and he wants to get Natasha back.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, yeah, you can't do that. And it's like, okay.
Okay, bye.
Is Natasha the one, the soul keeper?
Oh. I'm wondering if like Red Skull is just like using the soul stone to like skip stones and water. They can't do anything with it.
He's in the soul realm. And it returns from the other side.
Like, I can't fucking do anything else with this thing.
Yeah.
Might as well have some fun.
But yeah, so if the whole thing of going to Vormir and getting the soul stone, once you have it, you know, in somebody's hands and it's no longer needed and somebody else wants it, if they did the exchange again, would it just disappear from whoever has it? Like,
or
how does
he
that
could just
work?
do this.
Well, yeah, but nobody's gonna just give away an Infinity Stone. They're powerful.
Yeah, but that's why Steve Rogers is the one that did it. Because he doesn't care about power.
Right.
Because if he cared about power, he wouldn't return any of them. It's like, ha 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 ha.
It skipped 5 times.
New record. So, what if he goes to the soul realm and talks to Natasha?
Oh, that I hadn't thought about. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it on trailers, right? There's no more trailers, or at least as of today.
It's definitely it was definitely a good trailer.
Yeah.
I'm still a little cautious on the movie considering the number of reshoots and that all the shit that's been involved in this movie since the beginning.
Right.
So
there's a new trailer that just came out for Captain America and the Fellowship of the Stones.
Whatever. So on that note, since we started talking about Deadpool and Wolverine, I found a news article, and it's about Ryan Reynolds, and it says, "I let go of getting paid on Deadpool and took a little salary. I took the little salary that I had left to pay the screenwriters to be on set." So he wanted the screenwriters to be there to be able to be part of, not be in the movie, but see how it was going. So they had more of a say as the movie was progressing.
That's good.
That's very cool.
Right. Which means that piece of information gives me a little bit more hope about the movie. Because
everybody was definitely involved.
Right. And the writers are getting paid more, and they're, at the end of the day, a lot of people do more for more money when it comes to their jobs. So that's
the fact that Ryan sacrificed that to make sacrificed the money that he got to make that happen. I think says a lot about the guy he is.
Right.
So,
and moving on from this, moving on to Kevin Feige. I didn't know this about him. Well, I knew that he got his first break with the first X-Men movie. He was an associate producer for the first X-Men movie.
That's very cool.
And fun fact is that the director forbid any comic books on set because he wanted to do his own thing.
That makes sense now of how everything went.
However, Kevin Feige would have a stash of comic books in his office to make sure that whenever he had an idea, it was based off. So the good parts that we got from the X-Men movies were because they were taken from the comic books, thanks to Kevin Feige. And guess who joined them? Or joined him because he was so intrigued in the character? Hugh Jackman.
Mm.
And he wanted to learn more about Wolverine. Because, first of all, he didn't get the part at first. It went to another actor, which I can't remember his name, but the other actor, before they started filming the movie, he was filming a movie with Tom Cruise.
Your favorite. Yep.
Yeah. And the actor got hurt doing the movie. So they had to pass him on. And the next person was Hugh Jackman. And Hugh Jackman didn't have any major roles up to that point. He was introduced to the producers and the director by Russell Crowe because him and Russell Crowe were like buddies. So that's how he got his role. So
that's how we met Logan.
Yep. That's why we got the best Wolverine we could ever got. So, fun fact.
Very cool.
Yeah. Since we are on, I like how this is progressing slowly. And since we talked about movies that came before the MCU, I have a list of what can it be. It's top 10 essential superhero movies that came before the MCU. So, number 1 is X-Men.
It had to be number
Makes
1.
perfect sense. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Spider-Man, Sam Raimi.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. First one?
Yeah.
Of course.
And these are essential superhero movies, not like the best ones.
Mm-hmm.
Superman, 1978. Batman, 1966. Batman, 1989.
Mm-hmm.
Hellboy, 2004.
Hellboy is a great movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not the newest one.
Nope.
No,
Newest one is
the first
garbage.
one.
Still haven't seen it.
Which they're
Dis-
making a new one. I mean, is it a show or a movie?
Yeah. I think it's a show. Disney has a movie on this list. The Incredibles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blade.
It had to be there.
Absolutely.
V for Vendetta.
Ooh.
It's a great movie.
Remember.
Batman, The Mask of the Phantasm.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent animated Batman movie.
And that's it. That came out in December on Christmas Day, 1993.
So, real quick, side note, because your background is blurred and everything is dark, anytime anybody passes by you, which I'm assuming is Sarah, it kind of just looks like a ghost.
I know.
Like your apartment is haunted.
I don't know if it was last week or the week before that happened, and I freaked out. I didn't show you guys. I didn't tell you guys.
So quickly too.
Like, oh,
But I freaked out.
Don't look.
Yeah, I was like, okay, the good thing it's on camera and it's recorded, so if I die, it's fine. It's fine.
So funny.
So Ryan, I hate you.
Hey!
And that's why you're not my
favorite.
that's why you're my least favorite. All right. So, what do you guys think of that list? Good movies on there?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Good. Okay. I think
The
that
animated ones I haven't seen, but I agree with the others.
Wait, you
Yeah.
haven't seen Mask of the Phantasm?
No.
Neither
Oh,
have I.
come on.
It probably came out when you were a kid. When I was a baby.
we were 3 when it came out, but I remember watching it. I don't remember watching it when it came out, obviously, but I remember watching it after.
Oh yeah, I've seen it a number of times. I would have expected every one of us to have seen it, but
You can watch it probably on HBO Max. Yep.
There you go.
One day. Yes.
Yeah. It's really, really good.
I probably have. Actually, I probably have watched it. I just don't remember. I care more about the actual, like the real life version of the movies when I was a kid than the actual cartoons.
This movie was served as a prequel to the Batman animated series.
Yep.
It was Kevin Conroy's, I think, first Batman movie or any Batman thing that he did. Yeah. And it has a plot twist too, also at the end. You're like,
eventually,
wait, what?
I'll watch it eventually.
Right.
And then the last thing for Batman he ever did was a Crisis on Infinite Earths animated.
Yep. Wow. First and last for Batman movies. All right. So I got a couple more lists here. Let's go with, since we're talking about movies, let's continue on with the movie list. 20 memorable characters who were introduced in sequels.
I think she was, Ryan. I think she was. It's lovely. What was the title that you just read?
Do I?
One more time. The title?
20 memorable characters who were introduced in sequels.
In sequels. Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Robin. Just kidding.
I was going to say, is this movies, video games?
Movies.
Gotcha.
We have young Vito Corleone in Godfather 2.
Don't know him.
Lando Calrissian.
This is not just superhero movies?
No, this is just in general. Lando in Empire Strikes Back.
Nice.
Boba Fett, Empire Strikes Back.
Hell yes.
Yoda, Empire Strikes Back.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
Khan in Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan. Great movie. They did a re-release on theaters about 6 years ago, and I went to see it on theaters. It was great.
Oh, it's incredible, his performance. Ricardo Montalban.
Yep.
Oh, I know him.
Bishop, Aliens. Leo Getz, Lethal Weapon 2. T-800, Model 101, Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
See.
We get to see the good Terminator, is what they mean. T-1000, Terminator 2.
Oh, yeah.
Death, Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
It's like Death?
Yeah.
I've never seen any other Bill and Ted movies.
Neither have I.
I've seen them, but I don't remember who Death is.
Yeah.
Obviously, death. Jack Parkman, Major League 2. It's a 1994 movie.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that.
Jesse, Toy Story 2. Gollum, The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
There you go.
Precious. Rome Pierce, Too Fast, Too Furious.
A good character.
Yeah.
Still on it.
Yep. Puss in Boots, Shrek 2.
Yeah.
Dr. Otto Octavius, Doc Ock, Spider-Man 2.
Hell yes.
Mm-hmm.
The Joker, to Dark Knight.
Okay. Great job.
Finnick Odair, The Hunger Games, Catching Fire.
Yeah.
Bucky Barnes, Winter Soldier. Captain America, The Winter Soldier.
Great character.
Amazing character.
Quentin Beck, Mysterio. Spider-Man, Far From Home.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it?
Yeah. About 20.
Gotcha.
All right. And for those Star Wars fans that like to collect things, Star Wars just released the helmet for the Acolyte to Stranger. You can find it on GameStop for $99.99.
Also known as Smilo Ren.
Smilo Ren. That's a good one. I like that.
What's the material made of in the Star Wars world universe?
Oh,
Kurt. What the fuck is that?
I literally don't remember the name of the material, and
I'll have to rewatch the episode.
Coruscant. It's that thing that whatever it is that reflects
that disables the lightsabers.
Yeah.
To me, it just looks like to me it just looks like the Dead by Daylight, the Trapper's mask. It reminds me of that.
Yeah.
Only a little less than. I prefer the Trapper's mask to this shit. So
tell us how you feel about it.
Yeah.
Now we'll wait until next week once the series is over. This is gonna be fun.
Oh.
Because the last one is today, right? Just
Yep.
Yeah.
came out today.
Yeah. An hour ago.
Yep.
So now we're going to move on to video games. I have a couple of 3 lists. Yeah, 3 lists. This is for those that have PCs but they can't.
Sorry, Ryan's.
Yeah, I was reading. Yeah, I'm ignoring his ass. He doesn't show up for the 100th, but he's here now. I have a list for those that want to play open world games, but their PCs can't handle like the big open world games. So these are best open world games playable on low-end PCs. Terraria. I got a Steam user rating of 97%.
Okay.
That one came out in 2011. Project Zomboid. Steam user rating 94%. Came out in 2013. It's a survival horror game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know why I missed it. Minecraft is on here. We talked about it in 2011. It came out.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling Justin that I had this list, and he's like, I bet Minecraft is on there. And I kept scrolling back and forth, and I'm like, I don't see it on here.
And then when you actually go slowly through the list, you see it.
Yeah. Metascore 82. Far Cry 3 has a score of 89%. It came out in 2012. Pal World. It's a open world shooter survival game. 94% rating. That one came out in January of this year.
Mm-hmm.
The
a lot of
Forest.
people like the game.
Yeah, I can tell. 94%. I hate you, Ryan.
No, Ryan, this is a list of PC games that even your PC can handle. I think Lewis was specifically targeting you with this one.
I think his PC is good. It's just his internet sucks. Dial up. The thing is his internet is so slow that he put in this week's episode and he's watching the third episode of season 1. The Forest, rating 95%. It's a horror survival game.
I haven't played that one. I got Sons of the Forest and played a little bit of that one. That one's pretty decent.
Yeah, this one. When did Sons of the Forest come out? Because this one came out in 2018.
I think Sons of the Forest came out a few years after.
It was last year, no? Son of the Forest.
I think that's the second one.
Okay, yeah.
Either last year or the year before. I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, it doesn't have the year, but it says, while The Forest now has a sequel, Sons of the Forest, the original, is arguably just as good, with the added benefit of running much better on lower-end computers.
Specifically for those. Yeah, February last year.
Yeah.
Ryan in the chat. Nothing wrong with my internet. You would know that if you played any video game with me in the past year.
Do you even know what video games are?
Ooh.
Valheim, 95%, 2021. Skyrim, 95%, 2011.
Yep. Bit of a classic there.
Yeah. And one of my favorites of this list, Batman, Arkham City.
There you go.
95%, 2011. Fallout New Vegas, 96%, 2010.
Not bad.
Now that Ryan has a list of games that he can play, I have a top 25 vintage video games that will take you on a nostalgic journey. Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
Pac-Man.
Yeah.
All right.
Donkey Kong. Whatever. The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time.
Ooh. Arguably still the best in the franchise.
Mm-hmm. Chrono Trigger, 1995.
Ooh, another good one.
Street Fighter 2. Metroid, 1986.
Yep.
Half-Life, 1998, not 1988. Frogger.
Yeah.
The Legend of Zelda.
The OG.
Super Mario 64.
Played that so many times.
It's insane.
Incredible game. Great game. Janky fucking controls.
But back then it wasn't. It was like the best. But now you just try to play, and yes.
Oh yeah.
Controller.
I'd love to see a remake of that.
Yeah, I did mess up the numbers because they were in English because they are spelled differently. Ryan, you don't know numbers. Numbers is what you use in math. Math is no. Oh wait, this is a callback to a joke that I did last week. If he listened, Ninja Gaiden, 1988. Contra,
Ooh.
Or for those that speak Spanish, contra.
Contra.
Contra, puñeta. Doom, 1993. Castlevania. Galaga. Miss Pac-Man. Did you guys know that Miss Pac-Man was supposed to be an expansion pack? Like, they only released it because the original one was being, like, the consoles or the arcade consoles were being hacked into being able to, like, go into higher levels, and they weren't making any money because people were just continuing to play that and they weren't buying any other games. So they released Miss Pac-Man it was like a refresh with more levels.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Tetris.
Played a lot of Tetris, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, it came out in 1984, but it didn't gain popularity until like the late 80s.
And they have, I see it all the time now because they have a classic Tetris World Championship like every year. It's crazy shit. Like some of the things that people can do with an NES controller playing classic Tetris. It's ridiculous.
It's insane the amount of, or how popular Tetris is right now. StarCraft, 1998.
Oh yeah.
Pitfall. Sorry. Space Invaders.
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic. Oh, God.
Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, this reminds me. I bought a Nintendo 64.
Did you?
Yeah.
You should play online.
One. I could probably do it.
Mega Man. And last one, Final Fantasy VII.
Ooh.
How much did you pay for that Nintendo 64?
$70 with a controller.
With games?
No.
That's about what you would expect.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, I would assume the condition's at least pretty decent. Like,
yeah,
playable.
But I legit bought it just to have it in a shelf. Let's be honest.
I get it.
I gotcha.
But it works though. It's a person from my work.
I gotcha. Ronald Shelton in chat. Tetris Attack is where it's at. I don't think I ever played that one. I actually did get Tetris 99 on the Switch. But I think that was only part of the Nintendo online subscription. And I don't even think they offer that anymore. People still play it though.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that were actually able to get it.
I don't think I actually ever played Tetris Attack.
Pretty good. It's pretty fun.
The last list, I'm going to skip it because it's pretty much the same one.
Beautiful.
It's just a different title.
Different order.
Barely. Yeah, but barely. It's almost the same games. Yeah, literally the same games.
Copy paste, baby.
Well, pretty much. Well, it's even worse than that. It's a slideshow.
Oh, geez. What was the list called since we're not doing it?
25 video games that shaped our childhood. The other one is 25 vintage games that will take you on a nostalgic journey.
It's just nostalgia bait.
Well, yeah, because the vintage video game one came out 7 months ago, and the other one came out a month ago. So it's like they repurposed it.
Pretty much.
Because it's by the same author.
Yep.
Of course. Running out of ideas.
Either that or rerunning it so they can run their ads and make money out of it.
There you go.
It's a refresher so people with different wording.
Oh, we only put this one out. We only put this one out like a couple of months ago. Let's redo it, give it a fresh coat of paint, and change some words around so it doesn't look exactly the same.
People haven't seen it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but the description of the games are the same. To just the orders of the games are shuffled.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Hey, it's smart. I clicked on it.
Mm-hmm. Can I copy your homework? Yeah, change it around so it doesn't look the same. Bet.
Yeah. Just don't put my name on it. Sounds good, Justin. All right. Do you guys have anything else?
Can't wait for next week.
It's
gonna be
It's gonna be fun.
Yep.
I wish we could record that Thursday.
Yeah.
But I can't because I'm gonna be watching it at midnight almost.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish we could. And then I get out at 9 on Friday.
Ryan in chat. Did Lewis steal those glasses from the mother on Golden Girls?
He's dying.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm dying because it was so funny. Ryan, how can you see my glasses if your screen's so pixelated?
Ooh.
Like, I don't understand.
The salt flows freely.
Yeah.
We'll have to have Ryan again.
Fuck that guy.
No, the other Ryan.
Oh, yeah, sophisticated. Oh, he said that we're on the 70-inch TV. So you get to see my face in a 70-inch TV. Hey, you say you don't like it, but
you seem to watch enough of it.
Ryan, I paid for mine too, but the problem is that when it broke, I let it sit for like 7 months by the kitchen.
Is it still there?
No, I took it out.
There you go.
Last week.
Nice. About time.
Yeah. Last week or 2 weeks ago. I don't know. That's fun. No, it's not there.
Did you decide not to get it fixed or?
I go through phases. Because the one place that, because places that fixes TV are not, they're not that many anymore. So the one that I found that I was around here, it was either they would charge me $100 to come check it out and see what's going on, or if I want the quilt for free, I had to take the TV over there.
That will fix it. It will fit in your car.
Yeah,
you gotta hold it.
Yeah, so you just decided it wasn't worth it. Fair enough.
Yeah. So I'm like, you know what?
It's Samsung, so it is foldable.
Yeah,
they do those.
Yeah. It's a 70-inch folded TV. It comes with a keyboard too. You cover it. So
I was gonna say, the only downside to your folded TV is that it can only fold once.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll fold. It will fold again later.
Yeah.
It's never gonna work.
He also say, "Good luck getting it to work." Oh wait, it's already broken, so it doesn't matter. Too late.
I should have folded it. Yeah, you should have seen me trying to get that down one flight of stairs and walk like a good amount just to take it out. And it wasn't even by the dumpster for more than 30 minutes. Somebody came and picked it up.
Of course.
This is working. Free TV.
Yeah. I bet they upgraded. So I donated
Boy,
it to
will
somebody.
they be surprised.
Yeah. I've been on a kick of refurbishing my house. We're moving, so it's a great time. I don't know. It's fun. I've just been watching like YouTube videos on like hacks on how to turn things into other things.
There you go.
Like what?
Ryan, I don't know what your cool story, bro, is for, but yeah, cool. Do you guys have anything else? Because Ryan is boring me.
I was about to say, I think we're kind of starting to scrape the bottom of the barrel with this one.
Yeah.
So,
well, Ryan is here, so it's already the bottom of the barrel.
Oh, ouch! Yeah, the salt flows freely.
Yeah.
I was talking to after we ended the episode last week. I was talking with Yadi, and I was saying like, you are basically like a wrestler with your thing with Ryan. It's like you like even after I explain it, it's like you're like, no, fuck that guy. Like you will not break kayfabe.
No,
ever.
No, I don't care if he saved a baby from a burning building. Fuck Ryan. Hey, he said that I've been reading lists for 45 minutes, but he's still here. He was interested. He was intrigued. And on a 70-inch TV.
Yeah.
Ryan has one of those 70-inch TVs that is like the boxed ones with the speakers on the bottom. That is the base. That's the ones that he has. That's why it's not broken yet.
Do you have to leave him at the house if you move? Because nobody wants to move those.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Like when they're on, you got to be away from it because the heat from the screen is like insane.
It's a Mitsubishi one.
A Mitsubishi. All right. That's it for today. Close it out since you opened up.
Well, that just about does it for this week. Bye. No, I'm kidding.
I almost closed the screen too. I'm like, okay. I guess we're done.
Oh man. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed that beautiful fucking train wreck. Ryan, obviously you were bored as hell. So that begs the question, why did you stay the whole way through if you were so bored?
I don't even care about the answer, really.
Yeah, well, there you go. See, like I said, folks, Lewis doesn't break the fourth wall of kayfabe, man. He's a wrestler through and through.
Yeah,
if you enjoyed all that, hit that like button. Nerds don't words, good folks. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and follow us on all of our social platforms through the link in the description, the link tree and all that good stuff. Support us on Patreon if you want for as low as $1 a month after a 7-day trial, and you get access to all sorts of cool stuff. Mainly through our Discord and early access to some of our recorded content, including Nap Reacts, which is our newest reaction series. And for even more cool, nerdy shit, you can also watch the Ramblin' Dudes podcast, hosted by the one and only Yadi.
Hell yeah.
And another one of like a half a dozen Ryans that we have.
All right.
Listen, Ryan, I'm just giving you... Wait. Oh, wrong Ryan. Never mind. I was going to apologize.
But in any case, we've rambled on a bit too long. So what can they do, y'all?
Click all the things.
There you go. I was about to do an LA Night thing to try and get everybody to do. I was like, with everybody saying, click all the things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I love it.
We need to talk about it before we start the episode. So
maybe next time.
Because then you're like, okay, who's gonna say what? And then you're click.
Well, usually he calls it out to the person
true enough.
specifically.
Right. So, all right. Sounds good.
It is what it is. Yeah. All right. Well, see y'all in the next episode.
Deuces.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Episode of the Nerd Archive Podcast.